First of all, let's talk about what's going on here. You were up there serving customers. Did anybody get the idea that you were Delly?
The first couple didn't know, which was cool, and then I think word might have got out after that.
Yeah, and how excited are you now? You've had a couple of days for this to all sink in, and how unreal is it still?
It still really hasn't sunk in yet. I mean, the parade yesterday was the craziest thing I'll ever see in my life. I think it was madness and just so much love from the people of Cleveland for the team and the city. It was just unreal.
And did you guys talk about the history of Cleveland? You know, when you're heading into the finals, about that we haven't won for such a long time. Do you guys discuss that at all, or not?
Everyone knows the history and how much it means to all the fans, and that's why we had to do what we did.
And tell me about Cedar Point. I heard that you were out there and got a front of the line pass with you and your family.
Yeah, it was awesome out at Cedar Point. They took care of us, and it was just a fun way to celebrate with my family and enjoy some of the best roller coasters in the world.
And I saw I think it was on your Twitter or the NBA's Twitter, a picture of you and your whole family behind the big NBA poster and all that. How special was that to include your family? Because I know your mom and dad, here, your girlfriend.
Yeah, mom, dad, girlfriend, two sisters, we're all here for it, and they've supported me the whole way through my whole career, and there's no way I'd be here today if it wasn't for them to be able to share all those special moments that we've had the last couple of months. It's been awesome.
And give me an idea how tough work you've gone through, how tough it's been for you, to start where you were undrafted and then now you're an NBA champ. How much work have you put in?
I mean, it's not just, from the time I went undrafted, and, I've been working my whole life just to try to be in this position, but after going undrafted and having to go to summer league and then training camp and just fight for a spot, just to make it onto a roster and then continue to grow from there, it just makes you appreciate this experience even more.
And because of J.R. Smith and Shump taking their shirt off, I got to ask this question. Why didn't you ever take your shirt off?
I got sunburned yesterday. I got the tan lines there, so I would have got 2 sunburn, I think.
Yeah, and can you tell people back in Australia what it means to come to the United States? And because they're sharing this title with you, I talked to a morning show, 92.5 Gold Coast, every week, and they were just super excited last year and this year.
Yeah, the support from back home in Australia, and especially my hometown in Maryborough, is just awesome. And it's always been there for all the Aussie guys, and we all really appreciate it. And it's nice knowing back home people are following what you're doing and taking an interest. So I'm looking forward to getting home and getting started with our national team. Training camp starts in a couple of weeks and for Rio, so I'm looking forward to getting with those boys and getting started.
What do you miss the most about back home?
My family, yeah. Family and the footy, yeah.
Why was it important for you to be here today with Panera Bread?
We've had a promotion running, dinner with Delly, and a portion of the proceeds from my Delly pick for the sandwich is going to the Boys and Girls Club, so it's a pretty cool initiative. And just came here today, a little bit of a disguise. I was Hugh Williams and tried to help out behind the register, so it was a cool experience to learn about what goes on behind the scenes.
And what does it mean giving back to Boys and Girls Club?
I mean, the people there, it's an unbelievable organization, and I've got to know them from my first year in Cleveland, and it's just been a great experience to see what they do and how they change people's lives.
One last question. What do you think about the Delly mania here in Cleveland and really swept across America?
I mean, the support in Cleveland is amazing, and definitely the best fans in the world, and just the passion and appreciation they have just for going out and playing basketball or any sport is just unreal.
Cool. Terrific.